I realized I'm a god. Think I heard a bit when I murder shit. In a moment I'll be taking off a tourniquet. When I burn him and I hit him in the sternum, I don't even gotta enter, but I'm gonna win the tournament. That's what I'm all about.
What's up, dude and dudettes, my X and Y chromosomes, my freaks and geeks? What is going on? This is B to the double OM Twitch Live, bringing you probably an important video because I am going to bring you my top class setups of all time for each game mode, guys. I use these regularly, and I tell you what, they've been working out, and working out so much that in free-for-all, I played 25 games, and then after my 25th game, I was already ranked in the top 1,000 in hardcore free-for-all with the free-for-all class. But let's get started, guys. Before we get started, actually, if you guys can drop some likes, smash that sub button, that'd be great. All the support helps, including those likes. Without further ado, let's get started. Let's go into the first class. I call it my hardcore non-objective class. Basically what that means is if you're playing hardcore, the non-objective game modes like Team Deathmatch, like Kill Confirmed, even though Kill Confirmed is kind of objective, it's pretty much just TDM with tags. So let's get into it. We got the Razorback. The Razorback is probably one of the best guns to use in hardcore. I love it. I use it all the time. Here I got my Syracuse camo on it. You know what? Let's just go ahead and put the gold on it just for fun. But the attachments I'm using to make this gun great is, the first one is stock. If you guys don't know what stock is, it's obviously you move faster when you're ADSing. Fast mags to reload faster, and extended mags, which gives you more ammo in each magazine, so you guys can go out there and get your triples, get your quad feeds, get your frenzies. Just go out there and go ham. I'm not running a secondary, no lethal, no tactical. And let's go right to the perks. The perk 1, I'm using Ghost. I use Ghost because I don't want to be seen on the UAV. Obviously, if you guys watch my videos, I just run and gun. I'm moving everywhere. I'm constantly moving. So Ghost protects you when they got a UAV up, because even though this game is 10 months into the game cycle, people are still using UAVs left and right. And even if you have a launcher, you're still going to show up on that, first 2 initial waves on the minimap. So I like Ghost. The second perk I use is Fast Hands. I use Fast Hands on every single one of my classes. Pretty much the reason I use Fast Hands is just so I can aim faster after sprinting. You don't have to worry about stopping and then aiming. It does it all for you. And in the third tier, I use Dead Silence and I use Blast Suppressor. I use Dead Silence because I do not want to be heard. My footsteps, a lot of people still sound whore in this game. And like I said in my last video, you don't even need a decent headset to sound whore. You can use iPhone headphones. I mean, it's easy. And Blast Suppressor, I use Blast Suppressor because I do not want to be showing up on the minimap when they do have a UAV jumping around, thrusting around, sliding around, and plus the sound is suppressed. Guys, I kill a lot of people just because I hear them boost jumping or sliding. If you put Blast Suppressor on, not only will your deaths go down, but you will not be heard trying to get that jump, turn around, 3-shot kill. So that is the non-OBJ class setup. Now let's go to the OBJ hardcore setup, guys. This one, I got the Razorback on. Still got the Razorback. Let me go ahead and put that gold camo on. The attachments I have on the gun are the same. We got stock, we got fast mags, and we got extended mags. Pretty self-explanatory, but the perks do change. And let's go to the first perk, and I got Flak Jacket. Now here's the thing, guys. In the last class setup I just showed you, I have Ghost. But when you're playing OBJ, most likely the enemy team is going to know where you are, especially if you're playing Dom. When I play Dom, I cap B, I defend B, I control B, I control the map. So if I'm running Ghost, it's pointless because they're already going to know that I'm mid-map. So that's why I don't use that. Sixth Sense, I mean, you could use that if you want, but the reason I use Flak Jacket is because when you're playing Dom, when you're playing Hardpoint, every objective game mode, you are going to get naded. There is going to be people using rocket launchers. If they got a Cerebus out there, they use rockets. They control and use rockets. This will protect you guys. Pretty much this is self-explanatory. Take less damage from any enemy explosives. And that's why I run that, because it can turn into a gruesome grenade death into a triple kill. You're getting points for defending. That's why I like it. The second one, like I said, fast hands, I use it in every one of my classes. The third one, I use tac mask, because if you're trying to cap something, if you're trying to defend something, I do not like getting concussed. I don't like getting flashed. And also, if you run into a shock charge, guess what? Ain't gonna happen. That's why I love tactical mask, guys. That is the hardcore objective class. Now let's go into the small map objective. This is for those game modes like Nuketown, those maps like Nuketown, like Combine, even maps like Aquarium. Aquarium is a small map, and even some of the new maps in the DLCs. The gun we're rocking is the VMP. It's a good gun, great gun. Let's go ahead and, just for fun, let's put the gold on it. The attachments I'm using are stock, fast mags, and extended mags, just like in the Razorback classes. Basically, this gun fires fast. You're going to need extended mags, because you will run out of bullets pretty quick. I use stock basically just to ADS quicker, to get those multi-kills. And fast mags, I mean, who wouldn't want to reload faster? Come on. And then the perks I'm using are Flak Jacket, Fast Hands, and Tac Mask. Basically, I already told you why I use them in OBJ game modes. And the best thing about this is you still have 2 slots left to use, so you can go ahead and put another perk on it. If I would put another perk on it, I'd put Long Barrel on it, or you can get yourself a grenade, a concussion, a secondary and a grenade, or a secondary and a concussion, or another perk. If you guys are going to run another perk, for the first one I would use, Afterburner or Blind Eye, in case they get like a Wraith. I don't really mess with the second tier, but the third one you can run Awareness with Tac Mask, Dead Silence with Tac Mask, Blast Presser with Tac Mask. Any one of those would be great. And in the hardcore objective class that I just mentioned, you can do the same thing. Now let's go to core objective. The perks are going to be the same. You still got 2 slots if you want to throw another perk on, but this gun we are going to use the Weevil. Let's go ahead and throw that gold on. I got the stock, I got the fast, and I got the extended, just like every class I'm running, although you do have 2 slots left, so you can use another attachment. And if I would probably put on Long Barrel, just because to give it a little more range. You can put Rapid Fire on it. It's up to you, but this gun itself is already a good gun, even though the damage is probably the lowest I've ever seen on an SMG. It's still a great gun. You don't need quick draw on it. You do not need foregrip on it. So what's best about these classes that I'm bringing you is you do not need grip on any of these classes, not even the VMP. Although I am using Control Freaks, that might help. If you guys don't have a pair of Control Freaks, go out and spend the $15 to get yourself a pair of Control Freaks. Now, guys, let's go to Nuketown Dom. This class is a good class, especially if you're running Chaos Mosh Pit, which pretty much is 98% Nuketown, 2% other maps. I love this class setup because you can get yourself points, experience, especially the way you use this class. But let's get right into it. Obviously, we got the same perks. We got Flak, we got Fast, we got Tac. But the attachments I'm using are the Elo sights. Let's go. Oh, I don't even have gold. All right, whatever. You go ahead and put the Elo sight on it. I like a sight just because I don't really like the iron sights. If you guys are good without a sight and you guys can use the iron sights, go ahead and throw another attachment. Go ahead and throw another perk down. You would have, what, 3 slots left maybe? Do what you want. But I got stock on it because I like to move around faster with an LMG. Rapid fire on it because it turns this gun into a beast, especially when rapid fire is on it. I mean, the rate of fire is pretty minimal. I mean, it's medium at best. With this gun, you put rapid fire on, you get a boost. And I got quick draw only because it is an LMG. And if you are actually moving around the map, and if they have an SMG, you're still going to get shot down. You're still going to, lose the twitch aim, meaning they will get the first hand on you. Quick draw kind of helps out with that. If you jump around, if you drop shot with quick draw, I mean, the chances of you getting that kill only increase. No secondary, no lethal, no tacticals, guys. But here's what makes this class setup better. I play this class setup. If I'm on hardcore Dom, I am going to go to B, cap it, and I'm going to defend the crap out of it. In fact, I just played a game earlier where I think I went 63 and like 15, but I had 42 defense. Only because I was playing the objective and I was making sure we were getting B the whole time, because the other team, a bunch of tryhards trying to get B the whole game. And if you Nuketown Dom, if you have B, you're going to win the game. There's no doubt about it. So that's why I like this class, guys. Let's go to another hardcore non-objective class. Basically, this class is the same as Razorback, except for we have the CUDA. We're going to go ahead and put the gold on that. I got the stock, I got the fast, I got the extended mags, I got the ghost of fast hands, dead silence, and blast suppressor. So pretty much the same class, just different weapon. I do like the CUDA. The CUDA is a good class. This is an objective class. This is an objective class mostly for core, and it's for game modes like Dom, like Uplink, like Hardpoint. So you guys can use these on those game modes. You can even use them on some hardcore game modes. But we got the CUDA, we got the stock, the fast, extended. For the perk 1 tier, we have Afterburner. And we have Flak Jacket. I have not explained Afterburner yet. If you are not familiar with it, basically you can just jump more, you can slide more. Your boost thruster rates they basically just recharge at faster rates than normal. So you can use the jump, you can use the slide more. Fast hands for the 2nd tier and tac mask for the 3rd tier. This is a good class setup right here, guys. And then let's go to core non-objective. So those hardcore game modes like TDM, like Kill Confirmed, even Safeguard, if you like to play Safeguard. I do not like to play Safeguard, but if you like to play Safeguard, try this class setup out. We got the Weevil. Let's put the gold on there. And we got the stock and the extended mags on this. Now, the reason I don't use fast mags in this, because I like to have 6th Sense on this perk, just because there's going to be a lot of campers in non-objective game modes. So if you're going into a building and they're camping in a corner, the 6th Sense will tell you where they are. And of course, I got Ghost on there to stay away from the UAVs. Of course, I got Fast Mags. I got Blast Suppressor and Dead Silence. You guys know what those are for. They're in almost all my class setups. But that is my core non-objective class, guys. And let's go into hardcore free-for-all. And this will work in regular free-for-all and core free-for-all. You just might not want to use the Razorback. I would put something maybe like a Weevil, CUDA, something like that on. And the attachments might change. Stock and fast mags I'll always have on. And I got rapid fire on just to give this gun a little more kick, just to give it a little more fire rate. If I was playing core, I'd probably run stock, I'd probably run fast mags, and I would probably run extended mags. The reason I'm not running extended mags is because it's free-for-all. You're not really going to get triples and quad feeds in free-for-all, only because it's it's an 8-man game. It's not like it's 6-on-6, and they're all going to be spread out in different spawns. I like that, and the perks that I'm using are Ghost to stay up the UAV. Of course, the ever-loving Fast Hands. I got Dead Silence on, and I got Awareness on. Now, Awareness is a new perk that I'm bringing you right now in this video. Basically, it just makes it easier to hear footsteps, anything. Basically, if you have a good headset, actually, I'm contradicting myself. You don't even need a decent headset. You can use iPhone earbuds. You can also plug in something into your TV to make it stereo. So if you're rocking a headset that just has chat, plug it into your television, and it will turn it into a stereo headset. You won't be able to chat, but if you're playing free-for-all, why are you chatting anyways? So I like Awareness here. Basically, well, like I said, if you're running core, I would change to a Weevil, I would change to a VMP, I would change to a CUDA, even Assault Rifle, I would use a KN-44, Man of War, ICR. Any one of those would work in the hardcore free-for-all. And the last class setup I'm bringing to you is the Defend B class setup. It's only for Dom. You can use it for hardcore, core. That's not on Nuketown. Let me point that out. If you're not playing on Nuketown and you're playing Dom, core, or hardcore, use this class setup, guys, and basically just have a laid-back style and protect B. get those defense, get those, 100 and whatever points you get for a defend plus the kill. But the class setup I'm rocking is the ICR, guys. Now, mine is only a level 7, so the attachments are going to change. I like the reflex. I actually like the ELO. I don't have the ELO. If you do not like the iron sights, put a sight on it. I suggest the ELO. Now, don't pay attention to these attachments because I don't have them, but the attachments you want to use are stock, which I don't have. You want to use fast mags to reload faster, and I like to put on long barrel just so you can get that long shot kill quicker, so you don't get all those hit markers. But this class setup is decent. I still run it. It still works for me. I have quick draw and I have high caliber on. Even though I don't aim for the head most of the time, I still run high caliber just in case I get that rare incident where I do aim for the head. Now, I got no secondary on this. The lethal I'm using is the frag, although I do not want to run the frag. I want to run the C4. I just don't have it unlocked. I usually, put C4 on A or C, depending on where I am, and then go to B and protect B. I do like the concussions, though. If 3-4 people coming at you trying to get B, just throw concussions out there and try and pick all of them off of that quad feed. Of course, we got flak jacket, we got fast hands, and got tac mask. Those are must use when you're playing Dom, only because it saves you obviously from the grenades. It saves you from the concussions, the stun grenades, the shock chargers. Basically, I'm babbling on the stuff you already know. But those guys, those are 10 of my best class setups, guys, for each game mode. Now, games like Uplink, games like Hardpoint, any one of those you can still use. You can use these OBJ classes like the Weevil here if you're playing hardcore. Even though I believe they don't even have those game setups for hardcore. But if you're playing core, use the Weevil, Kuda, all these would work. Just make sure you got the flak on, make sure you got the tac on. They will work perfect. Search and Destroy is the only class setup I do not have for this video. I do not play Search and Destroy, but I see most people running like the M8 or the XR2 or the VMP with awareness and dead silence, stuff like that. Of course, there's other YouTubers out there that love to post videos about Search and Destroy, so go ahead and look at that. Anyways, guys, that are my top 10 favorite class setups to use in each different game modes. All these guns are perfect for it. I love it. They're SMG oriented, just like this game is now. If you guys can drop, let's say 10 likes on this, if we can get 10 likes on this, that would be great. Smash that sub button, become a part of Boom Nation, guys, and as always, stay grinding.
Yeah, on my grind all day, gonna make $1 million selling that someday. You know I'm in the building when I write this way. Put me in the ground when I bite this game,